Probably just one, Paco. Luke named him a long time before I did, so that's just how I got to know him.
Honey, baby, that's about it.
No, I really don't. Holmes' name is one of those that you just, our son's the same way, you know, it's just one of those names you don't do much nicknames for.
Uncle Holmes.
Uncle.
Uncle Holmes.
We always called him Holmes for some reason. That's all we ever knew. Even in high school, we only knew it as Holmes.
Just Holmes.
Holmes.
I don't have any special nicknames for him, but my kids call him the Tickle Man. If you wanna explain that to tell the kids what house we're going to, we'll say it's the Tickle Man's party, and they'll say, oh, okay.
We called him Homer. That's what we call him in school. Hey, Homer. Yeah.
I have a four-letter word that I call Holmes often. It's Paco. I call my grandpa Paco.
Sometimes I call him Holmesy, and because of the children, sometimes I call him Paco. And when he's not looking or listening to me, I'll say, hey, you. But other than that, he's just Holmes.
I just have one nickname for my dad, and that's Dad. That's it.
I'm not know for certain, but if I had to guess, probably when I was born, about 20 years ago, I would assume he was there. I don't really know.
10th grade, Mrs. Wilson's history class. And I was in the front of the second row, and he was in the first row in the back. It's the first I remember.
Second grade, Lenox Avenue Elementary. And how that group of us ended up in that same class, I'll never know. So.
Oh my goodness. Probably at Halifax Hospital in December the 31st of 1967, because I was just a baby.
The doorbell's ringing.
I know. I'll be right back.
I think we were going out for junior high football, and his mom and dad wouldn't let him play. I remember that. I remember that because they just had his teeth straightened or something like that. They were uptight about him.
There's the pain of thumbs in your armpits when he would throw you up in the air. That's a very meaningful memory, but that means he was loving on me, throwing me up in the air.
We met in probably the first grade, but I didn't realize it, but we really became friends in the second grade over at Lenox Avenue School.
I think the first time I met Holmes was before we was married. I was down here on vacation, about 1961, I would say, 1961.
Good guess.
Oh, gee. Probably before I remember, I guess in Halifax Hospital, when he probably came and visited me. And I was just a little tiny infant. The first memory I have, I can't think of a setting. It's just his face over me, and then me laughing, but at the same time feeling pain and trying to get away from it.
Lloyd and I started dating between 10th and 11th grade in 1975. So that's when I really got to know him. But I guess I've really known him since I was in the second grade, and we went to church together. I really just don't have any memories of that, though. So probably in the summer of 75 when Lloyd and I started to date.
The first time that I met my dad was when I was a twinkle in my mama's eye. That's got to be the first time.
Dirt.
Dirt.
I know he's old as dirt, so I don't have to worry about it. The weeds are growing on him.
Dirt.
Dirt is one of the things older than Paco.
Dirt, right? Isn't that the same? I love you, Uncle Holmes. I'm just teasing you.
I've been waiting for this. Dirt, and I was the one who thought of it first.
Dirt.
I just gonna have to laugh about that a little bit. Probably somebody said dirt.
After 70. I would guess this country.
God.
God.
The Statue of Liberty.
Oh, I would say 1922. That would be before Holmes.
Tradition of smoking pipes is older than Paco.
I didn't have a car older than Holmes.
I don't really know. Not sure that.
Gee, that's hard to come by.
I'm sure there must be something else, but I can't think of it.
I don't know anymore right now.
Older than Uncle Holmes. And the band shell.
The light bulb is older than Paco.
The earth.
Myself, because I'm older than Holmes.
Are you older than Holmes?
Yes, I am.
I didn't know that. No.
I'm the senior in the group.
I mean, Bugs Bunny, he is not. Roadrunner, he is not. Mickey Mouse, he's not. Ooh, I could say, I'm gonna say Grumpy, because both Holmes and Grumpy were born in 1937, but Holmes isn't really grumpy, very often.
That could be anywhere from Bugs Bunny to Elmer Fudd.
Bullwinkle.
Bullwinkle. From a child's perspective, he was kind of smart and silly at the same time.
I think he'd be like Yogi Bear. He's just cuddly and cute.
Who's the little guy, bald-headed? Elmer Fudd.
That's who I thought.
Abe Simpson. Homer Simpson's father. Really for their sole fact, because that's the only person I can think of that other cartoon characters call Grandpa. But not because Abe Simpson's also like, he's lost his mind and he fumbles around a lot. And Paco doesn't do that.
Well, I think he would be Elmer Fudd, because Elmer Fudd is bald-headed, and so is Holmes. And that would be my only reason why.
He'd have to be Mighty Mouse. If you remember Mighty Mouse, he was always there to save the day. So that's my dad, Mighty Mouse.